gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Weston Racing, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Series 3 of the Spin Master Monster Jam Duos packs. Can you believe that we're already on Series 3 of these? Like, we have looked at Series 1 and 2, and now we are on to Series 3, which I think, honestly, like I said in the last video on Series 2, Series 3 to me is probably the most interesting set. I don't know what it is about this set, but it feels weird. This whole set feels weird, and I'll explain why. Like, you can kind of see the vehicle choice here is a bit strange, considering the one in the middle was literally brand new the year that this set came out. So I think it's really interesting that they threw that one in here. But then the two next to it have a very weird thing going on with the chassis and roll cage combo. It's very interesting, but we'll look at those as we get to them. The first one we are going to look at in today's video is going to be the one on your left. We're going to start with Blue Thunder today. And I think this is a good one to start with because it is probably the most basic one. It's just a pickup truck. Blue Thunder, as we all know, is a Monster Jam truck. It is a very, old Monster Jam truck. It's been around since 2003, I think is when Blue Thunder first hit the circuit, and now it's here in Monster Jam as an international only truck, which is a shame because I kind of wish they'd bring this truck back to the main circuit. It is a really cool truck. I wish they'd bring this truck back and put Todd LeDuc behind the wheel of it. That is my number one wish with Blue Thunder. But it's cool to see that this truck is still around, even though it doesn't have Ford attached to it anymore. It's still pretty cool to see the Blue Thunder truck alive and well. So let's get it open, shall we? I also should note that you can't open this package like this, but I also should note that this is a pretty cool one here because I don't have a normal Blue Thunder in my collection. And you're going to notice that that's going to be a trend with the next truck. I just tore my cuticle. That hurt. Okay. That's a trend with the other truck that we got in this set as well. The second truck, because I don't have that truck in its normal version either. So pretty cool stuff going to happen today as we look at all this stuff. I forget how these open. Got the monster truck there, all that. Let's throw that out. Throw that off to the side. Here's the Blue Thunder nameplate right there. So you can see all that detail there that they put into the name. Ouch. Truck, we'll put that off to the side for now. We'll get back to that later. And then let's get started with arguably one of the most important parts, actually probably the most important piece of this entire series, which is not coming out of the package. Come on, dang it. You know you want it. You know you want it. Come on. Come on. Give it to me. There we go. Go Dale. All right. Here we go, everybody. Let's start it off with the first piece of the set, which is the Blue Thunder race car, the Spin Master Monster Jam race car right here. We got a blue body, black chassis, black tires with black rims, and a smoked window insert with a yellow interior. As you can see here, we've got Blue Thunder written on the side, Monster Jam logo here with the lightning, which looks really, really solid. And then on this side, we've got the same thing but mirrored. What I think is really cool is that the lightning is a bit different. The lightning pattern is it's different. And then you got yellow meshing in the window there, which I think is really nice. Nothing on the front end here. You got the Monster Jam logo emblem in the grille with the headlights. On the hood, we got Blue Thunder with the lightning. On the roof, we got two more lightning strikes right here, which look really cool. Those are not the same, two different lightning strikes. And then on the bumper, or the back rather, we got Feel the Energy written there with the lightning. And on the back, it says Monster Jam, monsterjam.com. And there is the bottom. So there you go. That's the Blue Thunder car right there. Pretty cool stuff. And its partner in this set is, of course, the Blue Thunder monster truck. My first ever normal Blue Thunder monster truck right here. We got a blue body, blue roll cage, gray chassis, black tires with yellow rims, and white bead locks right there. Side panel has a Monster Jam logo with the tail light. Blue Thunder written here with the lightning coming all over the place, which looks really cool. Okay, that was a weird way to say that. This side is exactly the same but mirrored, except the lightning pattern is just a tad bit different, which I like that is different. The front, you don't have any grille printing, but you got the two headlights here, which are meant to look like Ford headlights. Blue Thunder written on the hood with the lightning. The roof, you got the lightning as well. Nothing on the negative space bar, and then on the back you got Feel the Energy with more lightning, and then the red tail lights, which is really cool. So there you go, everybody. That is the Blue Thunder. So there you go, everybody. That is the Blue Thunder monster truck there. Let's compare it to the car, shall we? So I'll hold these right on top of each other. Actually, you know what? We'll do this. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, we'll do this. That way you can see the similarities. So here is the monster truck and the car here. So that way you can see the similarities and differences between the two. I wish they would have painted in the headlights on the car. That would have been really cool. There you can see that. And then last but not least, we've got the tail end there. So there you go, everybody. That is the first set, which is Blue Thunder. I don't know why, but the camera quality, my camera quality-wise looks weird in this video, and I don't know why. I really wish my camera was consistent, but it is not for some reason. All right, next up, second set we're going to look at here is Soldier Fortune. The famous army truck created by Chad Fortune before he retired. Now it's driven by Kayla Blood, I do believe. This truck still runs, of course, in real life. And yeah, I think that's all we need to say. The other thing I will say about this is that the race car on this one, I am pretty sure I have seen a NASCAR that looks exactly like the race car in this set. So that is really interesting. And as I hinted at or alluded to earlier, this is, in fact, my first ever normal Soldier Fortune in my entire collection. So this is going to be a big one for me, too. Here we go. Let's get all this out of here. And then, like I said, you're going to notice there was a bit of a trend going on here. The Blue Thunder had a blue roll cage with a gray chassis. And as you can see with this monster truck, before we put it on screen here, we got the same thing going on. Gray chassis and an army green roll cage. Very interesting. I don't know what that's all about. All right, let's get the car out of here. Grab it by the front end here and pull it out. There we go. These are well-made die-cast cars, by the way. I don't think they're cheap by any means. They are actually pretty well-made and well-put-together cars, which I think is really cool. All right, let's make sure everything's stable here. I'm really having a hard time with my camera setup as of lately. I've really been having a hard time with everything. Like, that's one thing I never expected about making YouTube videos is how hard lighting, camera, all of that is such a pain in the rear sometimes. All right, here we go. So we've got an army green body, black chassis, black tires with black rims, smoked window insert, and then we got this weird, I don't even know what color you'd call this interior. Oh, it's gray. Never mind. I'm an idiot. On the side panel, we've got camouflage wrapped around the whole car. Soldier Fortune logo written here. We got the star right there, Army Star, the American flag, and the Monster Jam logo right there. This side is exactly the same but mirrored. There's also a black trim around the window, which looks really cool. As you can see, that little netting right there in silver. The front end does not have the camo wrap. However, you can see the Monster Jam emblem on the grille. On the hood, we got Soldier Fortune with the camo wrap. On the roof, we got the American flag. On the back, we got the camo wrap. And then on the rear, we have the Monster Jam logo, the camo wrap all the way around with monsterjam.com written right there. There's the bottom. And that right there is the Soldier Fortune car. And next up is the monster truck right here. For Soldier Fortune, pretty cool stuff going on right here. We've got a army green body and army green chassis, army green roll cage, gray chassis, black tires with army tan rims and white BKT printing right there, which looks really good. Side panel has the Soldier Fortune logo, Monster Jam. You got the American flag right there. And then we got a code written on the side, AACT055, I think is what that says. And then you got the camo wrapping once again, which looks really good. Again, this is my first out-of-package Soldier Fortune monster truck, so I don't have anything to really compare this to, but the camo wrapping is the same on this side. Everything is mirrored. On the front end, nothing on the grill. The hood has the camo wrapping again. On the top, I wish they would have done the camo on this cross member. However, I actually don't think this cross member has camo on it in real life. Kind of wish they'd paint the headlights in too. Negative spacebar camo wrapping down the bed of the truck, and then on the back we have Soldier Fortune with the tail lights set up there. So there you go, everybody. That is the Soldier Fortune monster truck, and as we did with the last one, let's compare it to the car. The one thing that you're going to notice between the car and the monster truck is that the star is not on the monster truck. I think that's meant to be the Go Army star, or I think the United States Army is just that star in general. So that's really cool to see that they put that on the car there as like an extra detail, which I really, really like. True to form, nothing on the front end of either vehicle, which I think is really cool. This, however, they really took a lot of liberty, no pun intended, with the Soldier Fortune car, which I think is really cool, putting a lot of detail on there. And then on the back end, I really wish they would have done some red taillights. I think that would have been really fitting, but they did not. But that is the Soldier Fortune duo right there. Pretty cool stuff. So glad that Spin Master, after all this time, they're now 4 series in, and they have 3 sets per series, and the car always matches the monster truck. They don't randomize it like Hot Wheels does, where you get a random car with a random truck. I think that is stupid, and I really wish Hot Wheels would quit doing that. All right. Now, this is more on the random side because, like I said, the same year that Series 3 of these duos came out was the same year that this truck was made into diecast for the first time. So I find it really interesting that we got this in this series. But the final set that we're going to look at for today's video is Lucas Oil Stabilizer. Pretty cool to see this truck in diecast form, as we all know, because the real-life truck is very unique looking. One of my biggest gripes about the truck, and if you've been watching this channel, is that I feel like the truck looks incomplete because there is nothing on the rear end of the truck. I wish they would have put something, and even on the diecast, they should have put the trailer hitch on the back. Like, that is... I really wish they would have done that, but they didn't, but that's okay. Let me see here. I have something I want to say. I'm not going to say it because it's not true. All right, let's do it. I'm delusional. Anyway, let's get this thing open. The Lucas Oil Stabilizer. Like I said, I'm not exactly... I like the truck. I think the truck is great, but I'm not a Lucas Oil Stabilizer fan just because, A, I feel like the drivers... I don't know. I feel like the drivers that they've been putting behind the wheel of the Stabilizer could be a lot better. Just saying. But that's just my opinion. Here we go. Lucas Stabilizer. I call it... Okay, that's another thing about this truck is it's called the Lucas Stabilizer. I call it the Lucas Oil Stabilizer because logically in my brain that makes more sense. So... I know it's not right to call it the Lucas Oil Stabilizer, but that's what I'm going to call it, just because it just makes more sense to do that. Now, this is what I will say. Out of every single car that we have looked at in this entire series of videos, these Duos packs, this to me feels like the most NASCAR looking vehicle that we're going to look at. Like, this one legit feels like a NASCAR that I've seen before. I feel like I have seen a car that looks exactly like this, which is wild to me, and it's crazy. But anyway, we've got a white body, a black chassis, black tires with black rim, smoked window insert, and a red interior. We've got a blue piece back here with the Lucas Oil Products logo. We got some stars, Lucas Stabilizer written on the side, Monster Jam logo with some blue and red, white, and blue stripes going up to the top here. Which is pretty cool. This side is exactly the same but mirrored. You got the red netting in the window there. Black trimmer on the windows. Nothing on the front end. On the hood, we got the Lucas Oil Products logo there on the hood with all of the black and red pinstriping details. On the roof, we have Lucas Oil with the stars. Again, all the black and red, white, and blue detail there. Black and red, my bad. On the back, it says "It Works," which is the Lucas Oil slogan. And then we got Monster Jam and monsterjam.com written on the tail end. There's the bottom, and that is the Lucas Oil Stabilizer car. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. One of the most unique trucks running in real life right now. The Lucas Oil Stabilizer. A really, really cool looking truck. We have got a white body, a black roll cage, gray chassis, black tires with red rims, and white BKT printing. Such a cool looking piece, am I right? Like, this is probably one of my favorite trucks that Spin Master has made. Like, it just looks so solid. I love the way this turned out. On the side panel, we got the Lucas Oil logo, Monster Jam logo, Lucas Stabilizer written on the side there, Lucas Oil Products, Indianapolis, Indianapolis, Indiana, U.S. Department of Transportation, something or another. I'm not going to read that. I got all the bolts on the door and on the panels back here with this smokestack. The fuel, or not a fuel tank, the tank on the side here with the steps going into it. And then you got this thing here. My semi-truck terminology has gotten out the window. I used to know what all this stuff was called, but right now I'm forgetting, which is kind of shameful. Rear view mirror, and we got a blue fender here. This side is exactly the same but mirrored, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it. The front end, we've got the grille and the headlights, which looks really cool. On the hood, we got the Lucas Oil Products logo, really cool, with all the red, white, and blue detail that we saw before. Got the stars and the stripes on the hood, or on the roof there. We've also got this sun cover on the windshield, which looks really cool. I never noticed that before. And then we got a spoiler on the back, which says Lucas Oil. And then on the back itself, it says it works in white, which is really cool. So there you go, everybody. That is the Lucas Oil stabilizer right there. Let's get the car over here to compare it. I'm not gonna lie, the car kind of lacks in detail compared to the monster truck. The monster truck kind of showboats a little bit, not gonna lie, like it really does. It shows off, which is insanity to me, the amount of design that went into this monster truck. I really think that the Lucas Oil stabilizer monster truck is one of Speedmaster's best pieces that they've ever made. Like, it just looks, the paint detail and the body detail is just unbelievable. But anyway, that is it for the reviews. Let's get to the turntable. Well, there you have it, everybody. That's the full set right there. I gotta say, this might actually be, you know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. This is probably my favorite set of duos that we've looked at so far. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think a single monster truck or car in this set was bad in my opinion. I think this is actually, I dare I say it, for the first time ever. Actually, no, not the first time. Dare I say it, this might be the first time ever in a monster truck video that I will openly say, I don't think I have a single bad thing to say about this set. Sure, there's a couple like nitpicks, like, you know, headlights and taillights on the cars would have been nice. Speedmaster starting to turn into Hot Wheels a little bit, but I don't think I have any glaring problems with any of the vehicles in this set. The only bad things I really have to say are just small little nitpicks. Everything else is perfectly fine, which I think is great. But anyways, that's all I got for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next diecast unboxing video. Thank you, and good night.